So, here's a quickie for you today. I made a video a little bit ago talking about some of my frustration with AAA game development and their drive in creating innovative titles. And, I think being the new guy on the block, I kinda gotta talk about some more stuff relating to AAA games, and what better to talk about, the biggest flop in recent years. I don't know if it's the biggest. Marvel's Avengers. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone's heard about the old Avengers with the Iron Guy and Sergeant Steve, and most of you know about the little stink fest that happened with the release of Crystal Dynamics Avengers. But Dan, this game's like 3 years old, why are you talking about it now? See, young Timmy, this dead game resurfaced to say its dying words with a pedestal like Gold Roger right before he was executed, telling the whole world that he hid all of his treasure in one place, except this time it's Crystal Dynamics saying, it's dead. Like, for real this time. Most people, including myself, thought the game had died after it came out due to its boring and tedious gameplay, although they tried to prolong the hype of this game by releasing console-exclusive Spider-Man DLC and, other DLCs that I don't really care about, which were ass. Either way, the big news is that after September 30th, the game will be removed forever and you will no longer be able to buy it digitally. A 90% sale for those who want to buy the game will be available. And to all those soldiers who saw the game when it came out and said, nah, I'm gonna win. Congrats, you've won. This game was at that sweet, sweet regular $80 price point. Yep, I'm still using Canadian. This is just another case of a game that was very hyped up, flopping because of an extremely hollow package. Aside from the gameplay just being ass, the game also suffered from the old microtransaction and loot box syndrome. But because the game was so boring to begin with, nobody was buying anything. To be honest, I'm shocked that Crystal Dynamics maintained support for the 5 people that get playing this. From the start, this game was generally plagued to fail, considering the whole project was a bit of a mess before it even released. The team making the game was inexperienced working in this type of genre while being forced to make the game by Square Enix. Typically, Crystal Dynamics were actually experienced in making single-player experiences, with the Tomb Raider games being the most prominent example. Looking at it as a whole, I just feel the whole situation reeks of a common trait for a lot of big games these days. Higher-ups forcing deadlines and specific details that create unnecessary errors in development. Square overestimated the success of the release and the game struggled. I genuinely think that if the game was designed as a complete single-player experience from the get-go, it could have been a lot more successful. At the end of the day, it was another shit show, and 3 years later, we're finally burying its sad corpse. Hopefully, this can be a lesson to other studios not to embark on the same path. But loot box. Oh, is that a toonie? Did I find a toonie? Oh my goodness, I found a toonie. Let's fucking go. Oh, I'm putting that in my piggy bank. Give me a sec. Let's go. I can't believe I found a toonie. That's so sick.